got a few more folks coming in from Mount Vernon Square Metro Station. Make some noise to the folks that's coming in. We fired up and we can't take it no more. Let me say that. We fired up. Can't take it no more. We fired up. Can't take it no more. All right, sisters and brothers, we want to be able to get in here, get in and get out and move swiftly. We want to make our points heard and felt. We're going into one of the strongest economic holds in the Washington, D.C., and we're going to say, Baba Senghor, if there ain't going to be no justice, there ain't going to be no damn economic peace. We can't just make that a slogan no more. It's going to have to be some truth to that, right? We're here, and be clear, we're here to connect police violence and mass incarceration to the capitalist enterprises that's going on down here in Chinatown. So make some noise for that. Because we know and we realize that this issue is not just about Mike Brown. It's not just about Ferguson. And be clear that what's going on in Ferguson is not a riot, is not looting. Politics is war without guns, and war is politics with guns. What's going on in Ferguson right now is a political statement. And the political statement is that they fired up, or what? They fired up. So they're making a political statement. And they're letting the sisters and brothers in the world know that we're tired of being killed on the streets. We're tired of the militarization of the police departments. We're tired of cops being able to kill and harass and brutalize, harm and maim people without having to answer to anybody. But that day is now over, and we're going to continue to keep on this struggle and keep on this fight, and we're going to be out here in the streets. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out here despite the weather. Because you could have been anywhere else in D.C., but you decided to come out here and be in these streets. So what we're going to do is we're going down 7th Street into Chinatown. All right, which way we going? 7th Street into Chinatown. We're going into Chinatown, and our intelligence tells us that there's a WNBA playoff game going on. So what we want to do is we want to let them know we out here in the streets. And if y'all want to be out there playing some basketball and doing our other stuff, y'all gonna have to come into the community and answer some questions. And we're gonna be there to tell them that we got hundreds of folks out here who want justice for Mike Brown. We want this cop arrested. Because you know, if Eugene was caught on camera shooting somebody, forget being under the jail, you'd be off the planet. So we want to have our sisters and brothers in Ferguson and all those families that suffer from police violence, not just in the last few days, not less than the last few months, but over the years. We're talking about Eleanor Bumper, Anthony Baez. We're talking about people who we don't even know because social media wasn't around for us to know who was brutalized by the police and other law enforcement agencies or other law enforcement wannabes. That the message is clear, that we're coming down here to Chinatown and the citadel in the capital of imperialism to let the message be heard. This is a nice night for revolution. We're going to stop racist police terror. We want justice to Mike Brown. We want to arrest Officer Darren Wilson, and we want to stop the racist police terror, and that's the answer. So we coalesced for this answer, right? So give yourselves a round of applause. And now we're going to hear a few words from one of our sponsors, my big brother, Poppy Kimon Freeman. I was tweeting. Look how she get up here. All right, the hashtag, official hashtag for this event is DC Ferguson. All right, DC Ferguson. But also bear in mind that hashtag Ferguson Live has been the WEAC Radio web stream that we've been having on the ground since Friday. And for those who did not know, Seth Jackson, one of our WEAC Radio producers who appeared just recently on the Roland Mond show on TV One. Is that black on? Yeah. I don't know. You can't, yeah, kind of sort of black network. And he was shot with a beanbag by the police officers after being tear gassed while filming. All right, so I mean, you see what's going on. What more does it take for you to do something? What more does it take? How many cases do we have to see this over and over again? How can we hear our
kind of sort of black president, he kind of sort of black too, right? Kind of sort of black president, tell us we need to be calm. We need to be calm. We ain't the ones shooting. I mean, y'all gotta understand the rhetoric. I mean, it's real. How you gonna tell us? Because he ain't said nothing to police. He tell the police be calm. He tell them to chill out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, for real. I mean, it's just, how many times we have to see this same movie over and over? All right? It's the same script, different actors. What more? We've seen it. So you cannot realistically expect this to play out well in the courts. Realistically expect this to just calm down, because they're just going to wait for us to get tired and go home and shut up and go back to work. All right? So I submit, I for one, already I don't go to Florida no more. Can't go to Florida no more. You know? I've already changed my spending habits. We need to change our spending habits. And it just came to me because our due diligence of our journalists here, are also affiliates of WEAC Radio, that what is the name of the Shield of Honor? Shield of Honor is the ALEC that is raising money in defense of the murderous officer. And one of the funds, how much money has he raised? Over $250,000 been raised in less than a week. One of those is Lens Crafters.
Wow.
Lens Crafters is one of the organizations.
Wow.
Salvation Army is one of the organizations. But we need to educate ourselves so we can start changing our spending habits. So we need to identify targets that we can hit in the pocketbooks so that our voices are amplified, because the only thing they understand in a gentrified nation is money, honey, all right? So in the words of WEAC Radio, do something, all right? DC Ferguson, hashtag, Ferguson Live, hashtag, do something, hashtag. All right, y'all, that's Kamon Freeman from WEAC Radio. Check him out. I also want to mention, man, he brought his son out here tonight, so we're multi-generational in more ways than one. We're going to have a couple more people say some words. I want to bring up Reverend George Gilbert, and this is a brother I've known for a long time, that when no one else will stand up to all these people who won't give black folks jobs when they building these billion-dollar buildings, man, he wasn't afraid to stand up. He's not afraid to be in these streets, man. Give it up for Reverend George Gilbert.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
We stand tonight to demand justice for the death of Michael Brown. We stand to demand the arrest of Overseer Darren Wilson. We stand to demand that a federal task force be created to take action against the demilitarization of neighborhood policing across America. We stand to demand that police officers with video cameras on their clothes. We stand to tell America it's time to end institutional racism. The death and the treatment of Michael Brown is not an isolated case in America. For the black man, the treatment of Michael Brown by police overseers across the United States is the norm. For there is a study that shows for every 28 hours, a black person is killed by the police. Every 28 hours. And so we stand tonight to tell the racist officers in the big city, the racist officers in the small city, no more. No more killing our children. No more beating our fathers. No more handling our women. We say no more. Now some say we are not patriotic because we are standing up to the police in America. I say to these misdirected individuals that we support the officers who serve the people, but not the overseers who stand over the people. We support the officers who protect us, but we don't support the overseers who target us. We support the officers
who attempt to build relations with us, but not the overseers who see